So what's up my doctor's orders people? So you know who this is. So listen. So I'm sorry I always have my headpiece in because I'm always on a call or doing something. So today's day number 30. Day number 30. So you guys, I'm proud of you guys. Wow. I'm like showing, not showing my friends, but telling my friends all about some of your results. Everything you show me is anonymous and stays confidential and anonymous, meaning that when I talk to my friends about, how much weight you guys have lost, I don't tell them who's in the group. I 100% don't tell them who's in the group, and I don't say any names. I just say, yo, I have people who lost this amount of weight at this amount of inches. So I'm proud of you guys. Kudos to you guys. You didn't even have to do the program. So numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Many of you guys, if you wanted to, you could have dropped out. There's some people I noticed who dropped out, who fell off. There's some people who are still hanging in there. So I'm proud of you guys too. Some of you guys are behind, but that's okay. You know, um, thank you very much for the someone put in the I know who it is, Chandra. She put in the pick that says doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish, and that's what counts. Trust and believe. Even though you see me here as a doctor, you see me here as a fitness coach. I've had many, 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 many failures. You know, the reason I'm so pro Beachbody is that I've been going to the gym for years, tried so many things to try to obtain the body that I got now, and it was no solution. I was trying all these things until I found Beachbody. So I've had many failures, but look where I am now. That's all that counts. You know, no one cares when you apply to a job how long it took you to get your college degree when you're 40 and 50 years old. All they care is about, okay, you have a college degree. You know, no one cares what medical school you went to. All people care is Dr. Perry. Can you do this procedure? Am I going to die? Are you experienced this? Yes. Okay. They don't care how many times I failed or messed up on something. All they know is I'm good as hell at it now. And that's how you got to take your fitness. It doesn't matter that some of you guys had setbacks. It doesn't matter that you may have fell off and you're a couple of days behind or even a week behind. I don't care. If you finish 60 days of doctor's orders and you lose the amount of weight you want to lose, I don't care how many times you fell, as long as you got back up. I'll be totally honest. I'm very hard on the person who quits. That's the person I'm hard on. I don't care if you try the program, you push yourself, or you fail, you keep falling, you can't get the form right, you get a lot of pain. I don't care about that because I'll be right here. When it's time for you to get up, I will be right here waiting for you. I'll be right here cheering for you. What I do care about is a person who says, I'm going to quit. And I'm doing everything possible to help you, to encourage you. And you're still not going to answer my phone calls or emails or texts or whatever. Or are you going to answer them and say, you know what, I'm done with this. There's nothing I could do. I quit. I'm not even going to try any of your suggestions. That's the person who I'm a hard ass on, because you're not only giving up on yourself, but you're giving up on those who love you. Because most of you guys want to get into shape for your family, for your spouse, for your friends, so you can help people, so you can be an inspiration. So you should have motivation to do things in life for yourself. But if you don't have that motivation, at least look at all the people who could be missing out on your blessing because you chose not to push forward your dreams and your goals. Trust and believe. When you have dreams and goals, imagine if Beachbody never came out with a program, how many people would still be overweight today? Imagine all the people out there who came out with these wonderful workout supplements and drinks and gyms. Chills on. I don't feel like doing that. How many less gyms and supplements and workout equipment we will have in this world? You got to realize sometimes when you achieve your goals, you help somebody else. Well, let me stop preaching to you guys. Let me stop preaching. I love to preach, but today is a mini rest day. What I want you to do is do whatever recovery you need. You could do nothing today. You could just rest, go to a yoga class. There are plenty of yoga DVDs out there. I don't claim to be a yoga um, guru. I'll be totally honest. Whenever I do yoga, I'm a Beachbody coach, so I have yoga. I have yoga and stretch DVDs from all three P90Xs, P90X 1, 2, and 3. I have Insanity has a stretch DVD, Asylum, Turbo Fire. Pretty much all the workout programs that Beachbody has a quote unquote yoga or stretch DVD. So I pull out one of those. If I have an hour and a half free, I'll pull out P90X. So I only have 30 minutes free. I'll pull out stretch and yoga stuff from T25. I know stretch and yoga are both totally different. What I'm saying is both yoga and stretch DVDs help your body recover. You're not going balls to the wall with cardio, with reps. You're not going balls to the walls trying to lift up heavy weight and do weights. Both types of exercises, you're relaxing and stretching your muscles, letting them recover. You're not going balls to the wall. Now this is another topic. I have issue with people who do nothing but yoga. I have a good friend of mine, a very good friend. All she does is yoga. That's her fitness program. And I'm not going to go into this. I don't want to be controversial for you guys, but to me, yoga as a primary fitness routine, I mean, if you want to be fit, you actually have to have strength, cardio conditioning. Yoga is you're stretching your muscles. It's a lot of breathing. Don't get me wrong. I understand the benefits of yoga. They could do stuff I would never do and can never do, but this woman who I speak to does all this yoga stuff. She's at my job. In case anybody else does yoga, thinking, is he talking about me? No, I'm not talking about you. I don't even think this person even has Facebook. Can't do a pull-up, can't do a push-up. You look at her arms, they aren't lean. So you really gotta, don't get me wrong, she's ran marathons, so she runs every once in a while, but when she doesn't run, she likes to do yoga primarily. I'm like, you can't just do a workout routine that's constant recovery. I'm sorry, that's my spiel. So do something stretching today. I do basic stretch when I don't have time to go into yoga. I'll be totally honest. I do 5 minutes of something to get my blood going. So I may do 5 minutes of running. And I do stretches where, and this is embarrassing, so don't laugh at me, because a lot of you guys are like, aha, Doc Beast is not flexible. He can lift all this heavy shit, run as fast as hell, but he's not flexible. You're right, I'm not flexible. So I may do things where I spread my legs apart. This is embarrassing. Spread my legs apart, and I stretch side to side and pull as much as possible. I try to hold each stretch anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. I try to go for 30 seconds. What I do is I may play music in the background, watch the news in the background, because if you hold a stretch for at least 30 seconds, you're getting the most benefit from that stretch. So I know most programs have you hold stretches for 8 seconds. And you may say, well, how's that beneficial? To be honest, the reason I say that may be kind of beneficial is that because for some of these workouts, cumulative, you may be stretching the same muscle group with different stretches. So it comes out to about 30 seconds. But you get the most benefit when you hold a stretch continuously for 30 seconds. So I do each side, then I do the middle. And I may repeat that. So this is like a basic stretch. You could do this while watching TV. Because I don't want the stretch to be something like I don't enjoy, but at the same time you need, especially as you get older. You 20, you could kind of get away without this stuff, but as you get older, 30, 40s, 50s, 60s, you need to include things that help mobility and recovery. I honestly believe once you get into your mid to late 30s, you got to do recovery things. Don't worry, these are black pants. So, and honestly, a friend of mine, he does martial arts. While I'm doing my Facebook posts or watching TV, my goal is to sit like this in a squat position for 30 minutes a day. The longest I've done is cumulative 30 minutes. The longest that I've done continuously is 17 minutes. But I try to accumulate 30 minutes a day. So sometimes the other day I had to sit like this. I sat like this as I was doing my Facebook stuff for 17 minutes. Then I had to stand up, put my computer on the counter, and do other things. And then I finish out 5, and then finish out, whatever the remainder of 17. So, my math is 8 minutes. 8 minutes to finish out the 30 minutes. So I did that as my recovery. So that's a good stretch. A good stretch is like when you do the downward dog stuff. Make sure your leg is straight from your butt down to your heel. Make sure your heels are touching the floor. You get a good calf stretch. Head through your arms. Upward. Hopefully I'm saying the right thing. Upward. Downward. So I do a lot of that. Like I demonstrated in other things, I do a lot of like against the wall, pulling, stretching my arms. So I do a lot of stretches on my back. I do a lot of stretches where, well, actually, this is a cool one. I'm on my back and I pull my left arm, my left leg over my knee, take my hands, I go through, and I pull. That stretches the buttocks. There's a stretch where you actually sitting on this leg. Your leg is back. I know you guys can't see me, got black on black. Sorry. I do that both sides. That's a very good buttock stretch. So I want you to spend today just stretching, doing as much as possible stretch. I'm getting heated because I have the heat on in the basement because it gets cold in the basement. So I want you to do that. So today is recovery. Today is actually, this is going to be day 30 on Tuesday. All right? So take good care of yourself. Peace. Boom, boom.